Who the hell is interrupting my kung fu?
StayReadyBoxing on YouTube.
You ain't gotta get ready if you stay ready.
You ain't gotta get ready if you stay ready. Stay ready been down me since day one, baby. Stay ready, let's go, baby.
Already.
Bliss on the beat, baby.
What up, world? What up, fight family? It's your boy Mac with StayReadyBoxingTV coming at you with some news you can use. Hey, man, dig these blues, man. Y'all just tapped in to another episode of Ringside Views. You know what I'm talking about? Another episode of Ringside Views. Appreciate everybody that's tapping in early. You know what I'm saying? I know it's only 3 in the building, but y'all stay tuned. Hey, this one's gonna be a good one, man. What up with it, Mike Biggs? What's up with it, Mahari? Appreciate y'all for coming through. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I really wanted to do this show today. I gotta get it right. It ain't lighting right for me. I gotta get it right. Let me get a listen. Get a little bit. What up with KK? What up, Make a Red? Trying to let some people get in here. There you go. Errol Taylor, what's up with it? Man, appreciate everybody coming in, man. Look, I know all today, y'all done heard everybody get their recaps on the fight. I done been on air talking about the fight, talking about the pre-fight and everything. I'm talking about the fight. We're gonna talk about this Errol Spence Bud Craewford situation. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna wait till everybody get here. You know, the brother's gonna be coming in a little later. We're gonna tap in with that too. But you know, check this out. I done heard from both sides, and I'm a fan of both fighters. Let's get that straight before we start off with anything, any panderism or any biases. I do have a Texas bias. I'm not gonna lie and say I don't, because I am an Errol fan first. But I'm a fan of both fighters. I'm not gonna act like I'm not a fan of Bud, because if Bud come to Texas, guess who fight I'm going to see? I'm going to a motherfucking Terrance Bud Craewford fight. Period. Like, I'm a fan of both fighters. But the issue I have is not with the fighters whatsoever. It's with these raggedy ass fans, man. Like right now, you got people really acting like you can't be fans of both of them. You got people, you got people saying, well, Spence do this or Bud doing this. Be honest with you, I'm gonna tell y'all 100%. I don't think neither one of them is ducking. No, I don't think neither one of them is ducking. Hope you show up to many of them when Texas fighters show up for a good fight. Shit, why not? I told everybody. I told my boys today. I told Cadillac and I told KG. I said I can't wait till I can start back traveling to these fights. I'll come to Minnesota. That ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Tay, you already know I'm drinking Martell, baby girl. You know that's my shit. I'm gonna sip that Martell. Make sure you send me the link. I sent it out worldwide. But man, look, check this out though. Real talk. I don't think neither one of these is really ducking either or. One thing I do, I'm gonna look at it from this aspect. I think one fighter knows the business of boxing better than the other fighter. You got one fighter who only thing he looks at is the fight and the money's gonna come. You got one fighter that sees the money and sees the fight. He's building so you got one fighter building legacy and a bankroll, and one fighter is fighting and letting the bankroll just come. You know what I'm saying? Then you got one fighter who who did all the sacrificing early in his career to where he don't have to take those same sacrifices now. And you got one who was doing the same thing except he was, how can I put it in the right term? Because I'm not trying to demean either one of these fighters. Because you got a fighter like Bud who's been unified in two divisions and working and trying to be unified in his third. You got somebody like Errol who is unified right now. And two things can be right. Two things can be right. Both of these fighters do want this fight. One thing that I can understand is Bud wasn't looking at Errol Spence when he first came to the division. He wasn't. He was looking at Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman fell to the wayside. When Keith Thurman fell to the wayside, then he was looking at maybe Errol Spence. It wasn't even a for sure Errol Spence yet because Errol Spence still only had that one belt. He felt like he could have got the Pacquiao fight, then get the Errol Spence fight because he was still shooting for Pacquiao here. Remember that. Keith Thurman, then it was Pacquiao. Can't forget that. Because Keith Thurman, even when Keith Thurman dropped that WBC title, Keith Thurman still was the WBA title. It went until Spence became the man at welterweight and got that WBC that we really started hearing Bud calling out Errol. But let's understand this. The reason he started calling out Errol is because Errol became the man, which we knew he was the man then, but he solidified it when he got that WBC title. So he had the IBF and the WBC. He became the man. Now, the thing is, Errol offered Craewford the fight. No, matter of fact, it wasn't the WBC title. It was when Errol fought Mikey Garcia that he became the man because that was his first pay-per-view. That was when you start hearing the clamoring for the Terrance Crawford fight. What's up with the little bro? Shout out to my co-host coming through.
What's good, bro?
Shit, chilling. Going down through this conversation that I wanted to have today.
Okay. What's the topics?
So the topic is getting a little bit straightening here.
Okay.
So here's the thing. I understand from both sides, but my problem is with the fans. It's not so much with the fighters. Because like I said, two things can be right. You can be a fan of both fighters. One thing I can tell you, I'm still a fan of both fighters. I'm more of a fan of Errol because Texas ties, but I'm a fan of both fighters. But the problem is, it's not the fighters. It's the same thing about the Cowboys. I don't hate the Cowboys. I fucking hate the Cowboy fans. I can't stand the fans. Right now, I don't like the fans on either side because both of y'all acting stupid. But I will say this. I've heard some Spence fans that actually makes great points and they giving factual points. Then I've heard Bud fans give factual points. But sometimes what I do see, and I really mean this, is when I do see is I hear somebody say a great point, and then instead of coming back at that point or responding or rebuttaling, they come at and throw something out there. Well, he didn't do this, so we couldn't have this. No. Nigga, answer the question. Because that means y'all don't know. So what I'm here to do today is we finna break this shit down. I'm talking about from the beginning all the way to the end, to right now where we are. And that's where I was. I was on the, like, Right now, I'm on the timeline of Bud to Spence. When did Bud really start calling out Earl Spence? It wasn't until the Mikey fight and Earl did that first pay-per-view that we started hearing from Terrance Bud Crawford calling out Earl Spence.
Yeah. I mean, it was really. I wouldn't even say he really started calling him out, bro, because he started talking more about it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I think when he really wanted to fight is when Earl Spence and Sean Porter was fighting. You know what I'm saying? Like in 2019, that's when the shit got.
I said that, but I'm gonna tell you this is the thing. This is why I disagree. Before the Mikey fight, Earl got drunk with Tank and Jamel Charlo and both Charlo brothers and Adrian Broner. They all was together. This was right before the Mikey fight. This is when
barbershop conversation. Yeah, but you gotta remember. Now we from Texas. You gotta tell the whole story, bro.
But hold on, I know, but this is why I didn't go down. I'm just going to the part to when Terrance started calling out started calling out Earl. That was the situation that got it started. But see, this is why coming back to that. Shout out to I appreciate you coming through.
Salute, Big Snack. What's cracking with it, bro?
You know what I'm saying? So look, I'm just on Bud right now. I started talking about when Bud came to the division. Bud was calling out Keith Thurman. It went in this order. It was Keith Thurman, then it was Manny Pacquiao, then it was Earl Spence. In that order. Because Keith Thurman at the time was the man. He was a unified champion.
No, this was the order. It was Manny first. He wanted to fight Manny Pacquiao.
He wanted to fight Manny Pacquiao when he was 140. But when he moved up to 147, the first person he called out was Keith Thurman. I'm not worried about what he did before 147.
No. I'm just saying he wanted Keith Thurman for shit show, but he always wanted Pacquiao before everybody. Over everybody. See what I'm saying? He wanted Pacquiao. This how I see it. You might see it different, but I say he wanted Pacquiao, Keith Thurman, Danny Garcia, then Earl Spence. Because you got to remember, bro, Earl Spence ain't really get popping to the Mikey Garcia fight. And even when he beat Mikey, niggas really wasn't fucking with him for real. It wasn't until the Sean Porter shit, you know what I'm saying, in September. When niggas really started like, oh yeah, man, I want to fight Earl. That's when you seen Keith Thurman wanting to fight him. You seen Danny wanting to fight him. And then that's when Bud started talking this shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean that's what I say. You know what I'm saying? You might see it different. But I say he called out Earl last over all them guys.
He did, but he didn't call. I never heard him call out Sean Porter.
No, he never did call for Porter. Because him and Porter, that's when that whole thing came out that they was friends and they been cool since the amateurs and all that. And we was like, so what? Who gives a fuck? I don't give a fuck about you being no friend.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed.
Yeah.
But that was our that's what our what you call it? Fuck. I done lost track because I keep getting these motherfucking messages in my goddamn ear with my Bluetooth and shit. Put this shit up. But yeah, we didn't care about no friends. We wanted to see the fight. Because we started researching and it didn't look like they was really friends. If y'all really friends, how you not going to somebody's wedding? But you know that's not why I'm here. I'm not getting involved in it. That's besides the point. I could give two shits about that. You know what I'm saying? My thought right now is really on who's wrong, who's right, why we need to stop going at each other. Because at the end of the day, neither one of these niggas pay my bills. So when I hear niggas arguing, and I don't mind correcting niggas when they got wrong information. But the more it's more. I see more Bud fans with wrong information than anything. Like I see people saying, bro, when in the history of boxing have you ever seen anybody get called a ducker for going after a title? Like, what does that exist in? You there? What up, Tria Hill?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm here, bro. I mean, it only exists with these these black fighters. You know what I'm saying? Because did we say Canelo was ducking Arthur Beterbiev when he went and fought Caleb Plant? You know what I'm saying? I mean it only, bro, that motherfuckers only push this narrative when it's a black fighter, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say it like Canelo moves strategically, right?
Yeah.
But these same people that saying Errol Spence ducker will tell you how great Canelo is and how he's moving around the division. But he missed people calling him out, like Charlo, like David Benavidez, like Demetrius Andrade, like Jermell Charlo. Didn't Demetrius Bivol call him out? Yep, Demetrius Bivol.
Yeah, bro. All them dudes at 175 was calling them out. Bivol, Beterbiev.
Yeah, Beterbiev did say it. He said, why you fight somebody old like Kovalev? Why don't you fight me?
Yeah.
And then, you know what? We're not talking about Canelo. We're not talking about Canelo. I'm gonna focus this on Errol and Bud because we getting out. I don't want to get off track. I don't want to get off track because it's a lot we can unpack right here. Like literally. Damn, 5. It say your device is connected. But I don't want to get off track here, man. So look, I just want to find out where everything went twisted and wrong because you got somebody literally trying to go for undisputed. He's showing you that he's going for undisputed. He got not 1 belt, not 2 belts, but he got 1, he got 2, going for 3, but he's ducking. Why? How? Explain. Matter of fact, I tell y'all what I'm finna do. I'm finna make it real clean. I'm finna get a Bud fan on her. Like I'm finna send a message and I'm finna get a Bud fan on her. That's what the fuck I'm finna do. What up, KT? KT. Matter of fact, I'm finna get KT on her too. KT, I'm finna send you the link. Hold on. I'm putting this link in the chat. The only person I want to click this link is KT. That's it. Then I'm gonna delete it. KT, jump on. I'm gonna put this bitch in there. I'm gonna put this bitch in the chat. I gotta get us. There go 503. Welcome back. I'm getting a fan on here.
Yeah, my bad, bro. My laptop tripping. So I'm waiting for it to update and restart. What the fuck is that? What's that noise?
This dog over.
Oh.
I'm outside smoking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, y'all know me. KT, what's up with it, family? God damn.
What's that? 503. My man Mac, what's happening with it?
Man, what's going down, bro?
What's going on with Keon? Every day you go talking that boxing again.
Yeah, man, in here, you know, fuck with y'all for a minute. I was in the background listening to my man Cook.
Hey, boy, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I've been liking them little videos you've been dropping, man. I was listening to your shit yesterday, man. I was looking at the one you made. You made the Ugas Earl Spence joint. Then I seen the one you made with Charlo. I said, man, this nigga, everything boxing is sports. He be getting all the goddamn little footage and shit.
Man, I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, trying to keep it going, you know.
I gotta be like you and money. Yeah, y'all got these titles. As soon as I see y'all titles, I'm like, here these niggas go.
Bro, I swear to God, that nigga Keon gonna have that title. He gonna have that goddamn thumbnail. I say, oh shit, what the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, you got to. Cause niggas, you know what I'm saying? We all gonna cook regardless. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yeah. Then when you click the video, you be like, yeah, y'all better smash my like button. You know what I'm saying? Like the video, subscribe. I'll be like, you gonna tell your ass as soon as you.
Yeah, cause these niggas will watch your shit and won't like this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas be, you know, man, these cats be weird, man. They'll be in the background watching your shit, but will not hit like just cause.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I know.
But watch everything you do.
Hey, I want to say this though, bro. Since we cooking on this Errol Spence guy shit, I want to know why these because I just seen on Instagram, right, that these dudes on Facebook, and I ain't been on Facebook today, but these Bud Craewford fans is now saying that they don't wanna they not gonna buy the Errol Spence guys fight, bro. Like, what the fuck is wrong with these dudes, bro?
I don't know. See, that's my point. That's why I did this live stream.
Yeah.
Mahari, I know you be in here, but you don't be knowing a lot of the news. That's why I didn't send you the link, because we really, I'm on this because we going down a complete timeline of everything that happened from the jump to the end on what I need to understand from a lot of these fans. I don't give a damn Bud fans, Errol fans. We just trying to get some straightening, and ain't gonna be no calling nobody out their name, because I'm a fan of both of these fighters. But what I don't understand is how the fans got so much shit scared in this shit going on right now. And I really want to get things understood, because right now, I don't understand neither side, because everybody is up in arms against everybody. Like,
yeah,
it was the best thing I done heard yet out of anybody arguing any points have been Black Fight Fan. He's actually gave the best argument, period.
I mean, well, to me, it's plain and simple. You know what I'm talking about? I mean, so a lot of people don't know, right? That Errol Spence, when he went to the Craewford and Porter fight, they had gave Errol Spence specific. They told him specifically, don't do no interviews. You know what I'm saying? So he wasn't even supposed to be talking to none of them cats. They told him don't do no interviews, right? And that's why when you see him, like when he is talking to like Blue Blood or what's his name, man?
Ellie Setback?
Not Fight Hype, the other cat, the brother. Yeah, Champ Shot. When he talking to him, he's kind of like, he ain't really saying too much. He kind of like, oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shit, he got to do some shit. Like he kind of like keeping it short because he was told not to talk. Now we see why he was told not to talk about all of that. You know, we don't want you doing interviews because they gonna ask you a whole bunch of questions about Terrance Crawford. We behind the scenes, we trying to make shit pop, right? With the WBA, we trying to make them move over so we can get you this fight with Ugas, and we can get you this third title that you've been saying, you know what I'm saying, that you wanted. We already know that him and Ugas was supposed to fight anyway. Yeah. They had been supposed to fight anyway. You know what I'm saying? So he's doing exactly what he said he was gonna do from the jump. It ain't shit changed. Only thing that happened is it took a little longer because he had a few bumps in the road. But he's doing exactly what he said he was gonna do. So I mean, I don't know what all these dudes running around here acting like bitches and crying and shit for. You know what I'm saying? The man told you what he's gonna do. He's doing exactly what he said he's gonna do. And y'all should be glad because he going to get the third strike. So when they do fight, you know what I'm saying? If he beat Ugas, and I believe he gonna beat Ugas, so when he do get that third strap, it's simple. It's gonna be for undisputed. But see, the thing is, they mad because them same dudes that's running around talking about Errol Spence is cherry picking Ugas and this, and that. Those are the same dudes when they thought Errol Spence, you know what I'm saying, was gonna be out for a long time. They was crying about Terrance Craewford gonna get the Ugas fight. Terrance Craewford, he gonna get that strap off of Ugas. And when Errol Spence come back, yeah, it's gonna have to be 50-50. You know what I'm saying? Or it's gonna be on Terrance Crawford's side. Them the same dudes that was basically they was rooting for Terrance Crawford to get the Ugas fight. Now all of a sudden, Errol Spence, he came back and he got it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't shit changed. He's supposed to fight him anyway. Now Ugas is trash. He a cherry pig. He this, and that. Man, y'all see what it is.
So, who froze up? We talking. Let me look. I don't think I'm froze up, Jim. Yeah, my shit is froze. Hold on.
I got my phone in my pocket, so I can't even see.
I don't know what the hell going on. Oh no, I ain't. Your shit tripping. We ain't froze up. My shit was paused. I'm moving. I see everything moving.
Who shit tripping? My shit?
No, Mike Biggs, you got to fix your internet, Chimp. Back to the conversation at hand. You said them clowns don't even pay for Bud, and that's another thing. Bud fans, if y'all gonna argue, like in Bud's case, like this is a big thing. I need y'all to buy Bud's fights because we Errol Spence fans buy Bud's fight. I did. How many people on this panel can actually say they bought one of Bud's fights? Because I have.
I bought his fights.
I bought a couple of them.
I bought all his pay-per-views.
Yeah.
But you know, we Bud haters though.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
My little brother in the building. Hey, Preacher, what's up with that?
Act, what's happening with it?
What's good, y'all? What's good? Y'all hear me? I'm clear.
Yeah, we hear you loud and clear.
All
So,
right.
Mahari, what's your take on all this, little bro?
You know, the thing that I just kind of discuss about this whole thing is that, you know, a lot of these Bud fans, they're going off of hearsay instead of looking at the actual facts at hand here. And that's what, to me, is more annoying about it more than anything else. You know what I mean? I don't mind you supporting Bud or anything like that. But when you try to do it out of fanboyism, this is where I pretty much draw the line. And I'm just pretty much sitting there like, listen, man, if you say, oh, this Errol Spence is ducking or all that other stuff, that lets me know you don't know nothing about boxing. And so when you try to come in and when you try to, you know, argue about some things, come in with facts first instead of going off of emotion. Because when you come out of emotion, when you're talking to me, that's when I pretty much cut you off and said, we're not talking no more because you're going off emotion and you don't know nothing. And you sound like you don't know nothing. You know what I mean?
It ain't even so much that. It ain't. My thing is if we're going to argue or we're going to talk about, we're going to talk about the fight. We're going to talk about Bud and Errol fighting.
Correct.
Like right now, this is what I'm getting all across social media. On my pages, I'm getting inboxes. I'm seeing this on Facebook. KT, I see it in Loyal to the Game all day, every day. I don't even go in that room no more because all I see is motherfucking shit talking about this fight.
I ain't been in. To tell you the truth, I haven't been on Loyal to the Game in a long, long time, and I support my dude Kwame. But man, I can't. You know what I'm saying? That's my guy. But I can't fuck with the groups, and I don't fuck with no groups. I barely even log into that Facebook account that I got all the groups on my boxing Facebook account because dudes just be talking crazy, bro. And then some of these niggas get out of line, and I ain't for all of that internet shit.
Bro, you know, and the craziest thing I see is, and this is the big thing, this goes for anybody. We can have a healthy debate. Like, this is something me and Act, me 503, KT, and Mahari. We didn't win at each other because we didn't have different opinions. But guess what? It's been just like that, and we still cordial in the end. But a lot of times, these motherfuckers get out of line and out of pocket and start talking shit like that nigga Bernie today, in his fucking live stream. Yeah, I got out of it when he started bitch ass niggas and this and that because I'm like this. I don't give a damn if you fought or a boxer, but you can say that behind the camera or behind a keyboard. But it's a lot of people out here that's not gonna say it to, like me. And you can ask 503. I'm not your regular nigga. Like I just do this shit because I love the sport and boxing. But I will get out there with anybody. I just try not to act like that because I done had brothers like Black Fight Fan and Junior the Truth pull me back and tell me, no, it ain't worth it. This is the internet. I had to be reminded that this is the internet. And niggas get extra bold and more hard and grow some big grapefruit nuts behind the keyboard and shit.
Oh, and that's facts.
And a lot of these fans, they get entitled like that. But y'all got to understand, nigga, at the end of the day, it's still boxing. Half of these fans saying that because Errol is going after another title and not getting bud, that this fight is dead in the water. To be honest with you, if the fight is dead in the water because Errol is going after another belt, that don't tell me Errol don't want to fight. That tells me Bud don't want to fight. Because if you fight, tell me this, and I want everybody to answer me on this. Everybody. I'm going to start with that. If I'm one fighter and I'm going through a gauntlet of 3 people to get 3 more belts, well, 4, I'm going to say to get 3 belts, Kell Brook, Sean Porter, you guys. You had to go through 2 fighters to get 2 belts. I mean, you had to go through 1 fighter, Jeff Horn, to get 1 belt. Now we meet in the end. That's only 1 more fight that you had to get all the belts, and I did all the heavy lifting to get more belts. Who did the work? Who put more wear and tear on their body in the end?
Well, of course, the person that collected more of the belts. Of course.
So, hey, so tell me, where do I see somebody ducking somebody else because they getting all the Infinity Stones?
Like I said, this shit is based on opinion. And not only that, a lot of the fans is growing impatient and shit like that. So that's where that shit is stemming from. It's stemming from a place of being impatient. It seemed like, you know what I mean? And then also it's a lot of side choosing. You know what I mean? It's a lot of side choosing. Is either you see it in Bud favor. There's very few people that's in between. It's very few people that's in between. It's like you see it one way or you see it another. My thing is this. Like I said, my only grievance with the whole thing is I don't want, even though Errol had this locked in and all of that, not against nothing Errol did, it's that and the third. I just don't want this to be the reason why we don't get him. Now I'm saying I don't want this to be the reason why he go up to 54 and you know what I'm saying? That's my only concern. You know what I mean? Because I know Errol, I believe when Errol say he don't want to leave 147 without getting all the belts, being undisputed, and without fighting Terrance Craewford, I believe him on that. He never said what order. I don't remember people being mad when Keith Thurman was picking and choosing before he lost what order he was going when he was unified.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like, even people in the outside world, they wasn't really complaining like that. I was, because I wanted Errol to dust him off even back then. But I'm just saying, like, just because he's going to get another belt and he had this already, locked in before Terrance Craewford made the videos and stuff like that. I don't think people should be mad, and I don't think it's a duck tactic because y'all ain't gonna call it a duck tactic when he beat Ugas, get all of the belts, and then, matter of fact, I would, you know what, KT, everybody, I wouldn't even be surprised, right? When Errol beat Ugas, and I'm gonna end it on this, I wouldn't even be surprised if Terrance Craewford go there and Errol let him in the ring for confirmation. After he beat Ugas, like you next. And then all of them Bud fans, I want to know what you're gonna say because a lot of the Earl fans ain't really saying Bud is ducking. It's the Bud fans saying that Earl is ducking. We got to remember that. That's all I got.
And you know, it's funny. And shout out to Trill. Nah, Trill, he didn't say nothing to me. I know I ain't even on that time. I'm not just speaking on him. I'm just talking about anybody. The way the fans talk to each other, the way these fighters is talking to the fans. Like at the end of the day, like key example, 503. What did Reggie Johnson say about the fighters and the fans on our interview?
Shit, he said clearly. He said the fans basically make the fighters. You know what I'm saying? Reggie Johnson said it clear. He said, without the fans, we not getting paid. We not getting nothing. But see, that's what we as fans, I think we need to realize that. You feel me? We as fans don't realize that.
We gotta. The problem is, I'm a fan of the sport first. That's first and foremost. Because at the end of the day, when Bud and Errol is gone, guess what I still have? I still have this sport of boxing. That's why even 503 done started more with me. Because I'm so infatuated with the up and coming fighters. Because they're the next one that's gonna take over the sport. Those are the next ones that's gonna take over the sport. So when you watch infatuated with the up and coming fighters since Tuesday Night Fights on HBO. You know what I'm saying? When you didn't know every time they came on, you didn't know not one of the fighters on there, but you see them boys banging out.
Yeah,
Saying like that's what made me a fan of the sport. It's their rawness. And see now everybody because of social media, everybody is fucking empowered now. They feel like I got these fans. They not going nowhere. They gonna do what I want to tell them. And you know who started that shit? Floyd Mayweather. And Floyd Mayweather then started passing that shit down to all these other. Canelo started acting like that after Floyd. He followed the Floyd blueprint.
Well, Leonard Ellaby, he came and told us straight up what it was.
Yeah. So I'm just like this, man. It's we control what goes on in boxing, but we too busy fighting each other to instead of putting pressure on these fighters to make the fight. That's where it should be. Whether you can be, like I said, I'm a fan of both. Whether you're a fan of Errol, whether you're a fan of Bud, we should be putting pressure on these fighters to make this fight happen. Period. I want to see this fight. Yeah, but am I mad that Errol is fighting new guys? Fuck no.
But see, the thing is they wouldn't. Terrance Craewford, see, they be doing a whole bunch of fucking bluffing and smoke and mirror shit because see, they already knew that this Errol Spence fight wasn't gonna happen next. You know what I'm saying? They already knew it wasn't gonna happen next. They knew that he was trying to negotiate with Ugas behind the scenes. So from what I'm hearing is they already knew all of this shit. You know what I'm saying? But see, they'll know things and then they'll get out in public and act like, oh, he ducking and he's scared and he this and he that. And, you know, that's I don't like how they be moving, bro. Because they know a lot of shit, but then they'll just go along with the bullshit.
Let me say this real quick too, Keon. Just like I want to piggyback off what you said and what Stay Ready was saying. The fans dictate the sport of boxing. You know what I'm saying? When we go, that's where the sport goes. If more fans get into boxing and more fans support boxing, the sport does better. If we don't support it, if we go away from the sport, you know what I'm saying, the shit gon' fucking dry the fuck out. Now let's just say hypothetically, every motherfucking person that got an influence in boxing, they start talking about basketball or UFC. Do you know how bad boxing would do would be without us right now? Because boxing, even though it's an international global sport, bro, it's not that big. You know what I'm saying? It's not. And let's just keep it a buck. These promoters don't promote. You know what I'm saying? Because ESPN ain't talking about boxing every day. FS1 damn show don't talk about boxing every day. At least on ESPN, you got Max on Boxing and State of Boxing. That's 2 boxing shows out of a whole motherfucking me roster of TV shows that come on every day. You only got 2 boxing shows, and them bitches don't even come on every day. I can't even tell you the last time I seen Max Kellerman talk about boxing. So you need dudes like Everything Boxing and Sports. You need dudes like Mahari, Stay Ready, the LBBC, Act Reacher. You need guys like us to talk about this shit. If everybody would just get out their feelings and stop making this shit so personal, you know what I'm saying? We would be able to move the needle. You know what I'm saying? Instead, it's a whole bunch of back and forth. And this is the other thing too that y'all don't seem to fail to realize, or y'all don't understand. Bro, we've been telling y'all from my channel to Everything Boxing and Sports, Act Reacher, Stay Ready, Supreme Beast. Everybody has been talking about this Errol Spence and Ugas shit. This ain't nothing new, bro. Y'all act like Ugas just fell out the sky and it's a big surprise. Errol Spence and Ugas finna fight, bro. We've been talking about this shit since last month, bro. You know what I'm saying? We've been talking about this shit, homie. So it's like, do y'all not realize that Ugas just fought Manny Pacquiao in August? It's only December. It's only been 4 months. So we've been telling y'all about this fight, bro. So why all of a sudden today and yesterday, these Bud Crawford fans or fanatics or fanboys or Bud sections, whatever you want to call them, they act so surprised like they didn't know Errol Spence and Ugas was behind the scenes negotiating. You know what I'm saying? And like Keon said, you could tell by Errol Spence's demeanor that he was not talking, that he was not saying too much. Why wasn't Errol Spence saying nothing? Why was Errol Spence so quiet? Oh, light bulb, ding ding. Oh shit, Errol Spence and Ugas was still negotiating. That's why. I did a whole live stream a couple of weeks ago when BLTB didn't go live, and I played y'all the interview from Derrick James on the PBC podcast, and he said he didn't know how the fuck the WBA was gonna get out of this situation because Errol Spence and Ugas already had a contract signed, sealed, and delivered. Me and Act Reacher was on that live. We just did this shit like 2 weeks ago. So, like, why is everybody surprised today? And you got all these dudes like Bernie and Travion, his Bud nephew, all these dudes acting surprised and in their feelings. But I know why y'all really mad. See, y'all mad because y'all got to do work now. Y'all got to promote Terrance Crawford because he the only thing y'all got. Y'all not gonna be able to clout chase Errol Spence's name until further notice. I know why y'all mad. It ain't because Errol Spence fighting Ugas. It's because you can't clout chase Errol's name anymore because he got a fight coming up. So now y'all finna have to do some real work and try to figure out what Bud next move gonna be.
Yeah, bro.
Shut your ass up, man.
I had Bernie. I seen Bernie. I chopped it up with Bernie in the motherfucking food court in Vegas. And the thing is they extremely jealous of Errol Spence. They really is. You know, Bernie was cool. He was cool. We was talking about boxing. As soon as Errol Spence's name came up, the whole energy came, and the nigga was mad disrespectful. And I was telling the nigga, like, bro, you ain't, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to keep calling the man all out his fucking name and bitches and hoes and faggots and all type of shit. I'm like, bro, you know what I'm saying? I said, bro, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to do all that disrespectful shit. Oh, yeah, I'm just telling you what he is. And I'm telling you, when you get to talk about Errol Spence around any of them niggas, that jealousy and that hatred come out.
Yeah.
And it's obvious because they look at Errol Spence and they want to be in his position. They want to be in that spot. But nobody told Terrance Crawford to go re-sign with Top Rank.
Facts. My motherfucking brother BLTB stepped in the building. It's been a while since you've been over here.
What's poppin' with the family, y'all? What's poppin'?
Man, was grooving, bro.
BF, what's happening with it?
Man, we
My
on here
nigga
trying.
Key, what it do?
We trying to get a little bit of straightening, man. That's because man, I keep.
This ain't the graveyard, my brother, but salute to you, man.
What's poppin' with y'all, man? What it do with the
Man,
family?
we had to get some straightening today because man, all I see is fans going back and forth on every platform. My platform, inboxing.
Yeah, I heard my homie, my brother 503 talking about what them dudes be saying, like Trayvon, and then what they be saying about. Man, I like Trayvon, bro. I like him, bro. He rock with his uncle heavy, bro. I like him. But the shit that he be saying, he know he wrong. He know he wrong, dog. He know he wrong. Like when I had him on that live with when I was in that live with Bomac and him, bro. Man, he was fumbling all over the place. He knew he was like giving me these fake winks to let me know he knew what I was saying was right, but he couldn't like agree with it. Man, he knew he know. But see, I know what he do. That's his family, bro. That'd be like somebody coming to me talking about my nigga Key or 503 or Mac. It ain't happen, bro. I don't give a fuck if I seen him blow this nigga head off. He ain't do it.
Hey, BF, that nigga was when y'all was on that live, man, that nigga was quiet, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Today is the first time I actually heard him talk, like for a longer period of time when he was on the IG with Brady. Yeah, I never heard the nigga talk to today because when he was on the joint with y'all, he wasn't saying nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Because he already knew what it was.
Hey, when
he
him
knew
and Bomac was on there with me, KT, and Money, he stopped talking too and Bomac just do all the talking. You remember that, KT?
They knew it. Them dudes know. They know what it is.
Yep.
Like I couldn't say nothing, bro, but I knew that EJ and Ugas. I knew that was 3 months ago, dog. I knew 3 months ago. I just couldn't say nothing, but I knew 3 months ago, man. Real shit. I just let it play out the way it played out, because I knew what it was. I knew what was gonna happen, but I know for
That nigga BFTB dick rider, bro.
I should have known.
A troll. Yeah, bro, this nigga BFTB ain't been in here a minute, my nigga. And this nigga just
bro.
Man, get this dude the fuck up out of here, bro.
That dude missed me, dog.
This nigga ain't been in here 5 minutes, bro. The troll already in here. Crazy.
Man, I be killing them dogs. I be killing them. Yo, them dudes get hurt so bad, bro.
Hey, BF, I hit you earlier, man. They was looking for you, bro. They want to know where you at.
Yeah, that shit funny as hell.
Yeah.
That shit is funny as hell, man. Yeah, but man, look, I ain't gonna stay long. I'm about to get something to eat, but I see my brother's on, and my brother Max sent me the link, so I just want to chop it up with y'all right quick, bro. Like, man, I got so much work to put in, dog, because I didn't do my live today. You know what I'm saying? With this, the difficulties I'm having and shit right now with my live, so I'm gonna start going live on my other page. And if I don't do there, I'm gonna just go live on the 78 page until I pass this shit out. But you know what I mean, man, I got so much work to put in, dog. Yo. Peep this. I'm gonna leave y'all with this, right?
All right.
If you go peep out my morning grind video, right? The one I did this morning. Where I
seen it. I watched it.
If you look at the comments, bro, these bud sexuals is scared to death of Jerron Bootennis. Nigga, yo, I swear to God, a nigga even told me, yes, I'm scared of the man. Even told me that, straight up said it in the comments. It's in the comments, bro.
Wait.
Swear to God, bro.
Hold on. Did you hear what Bernie said today about the Boots fight?
Bernie said something about Boots?
Yeah, this is exactly what he did. He said, man, Boots he already turned down Blair the Flower. Go fight him. Man, this big fish over here. He said, we worried about Errol, and Errol worried about us. We don't want you fighting Errol up.
Get the fuck out of here. These niggas are scared to death of this man, dog. They scared to death of this dude, bro.
I'm
Niggas is
telling
scared
y'all.
to death. Hey, yo, but peep it, right? All them dudes was telling, oh man, Boots about to be mandatory. Now you gotta fight Boots. Don't duck Boots. Don't duck Boots. Boots, cause you be Boots the mandatory. You scared of Boots. You ducking Boots. And now all of a sudden, when EJ's tied up Ugas, and I'm like, okay, well if you were
They
saying that
say
Errol was gonna duck Boots, then why can't Bud fight him?
they say
Why
Boots is
can't Bud
number
fight him?
6 on the WBO ranking list. He ain't up there.
Boots is number 2.
On WBO,
Boots is, he's number 2 in the WBO behind Virgil
Yeah.
Ortiz. Number 2. The man is number 2. These niggas is full of shit, bro. They scared to death of this man. Scared to death. That man is number 2. He can be the mandatory right now. If he fights in the fight of eliminator, he can be the matter of fact, he don't even do that. The WBO can call this man as the mandatory. Sean Porter did not fight in the fight of eliminator. And he was number 2. And they made that man the mando. They scared to death of this dude. Insane, bro. But I'm gonna jump back in the comments and look to my brother's cook, bro. I'm out of here, man. Peace to y'all.
all right, bro, man. Appreciate you stopping in.
For sure, family.
For sure. Back to this conversation, though, man. At the end of the day, man, I just look at it like this: we got somebody that's really trying to go for undisputed, and I just in the history, he's still in the same division. He ain't jumping around divisions, skipping motherfuckers with title. He's literally snatching up every belt at the division, but one that he said he would. He literally said this with Brian Custer. If y'all go back and watch that Brian Custer interview with Errol Spence, he said, I'm going to fight Manny Pacquiao for the WBA title. Once I fight Manny Pacquiao and get that belt, I'm going after Bud Craewford, and then I'm moving to 154. That's his exact words. So he's doing exactly what he said, except it's no Manny Pacquiao. Ugas beat him, so he's going after that title, the WBA title. I honestly don't see where people get this. He's ducking Crawford at, because I've heard so many people say after this fight he's moving straight up to 154. Who said it? Where are they getting this narrative from? I'm lost.
You don't see it because it don't exist. You know what I'm talking about? They just making shit up as they go. They're making shit up as they go. If Terrance Crawford had popped up and got the Ugas fight, you wouldn't have heard nothing from none of them.
Nobody.
I guarantee that.
We wouldn't have said you know what? We wouldn't have said he was ducking Errol. We'd have said this is where you can actually state this is something I would have said. You can state your claim for 50-50 now.
Yeah, because we logical. You know what I'm saying? We speak with sense. They don't.
Like, man, hell, if he fights somebody like if he'd have fought Manny Pacquiao without the belts and would have got that fight, that would have been a pay-per-view fight and sold money. He had a better shot at asking for 50-50 because his pay-per-view numbers would have stepped up.
Now, let me ask y'all, did y'all see the interview with Mickey Ward on Trill?
I still hadn't got a chance to go back.
You talking about Mickey Bay?
I mean Mickey Bay. I don't know why the hell I said Mickey.
I seen that.
I'm starting to sound like my pops.
I don't want to talk about that Arturo Gotti fight right now.
I'm starting to sound like my pops mixing everybody's name up and shit. That's how you know a nigga get off.
I do it too. You're not the only one.
Hey, so what I'm saying is Mickey Bay, right? He says that he don't know why everybody gets TMT and Al Heyman PBC mixed up. He said Al Heyman has nothing to do with TMT Promotions. He said it's two separate entities. He said if you under TMT, unless you Tank Davis, who actually has Al Heyman as his advisor, said none of them fighters have nothing to do with Al Heyman. So it's two separate things, right? Now, with that being said, on my show today, Kwame, he says that because Kwame talked to, all Bud people behind the scenes and shit. So he says that they said that, well, I already had told people they not fucking with Al Heyman. You know what I'm saying? Bud feels like, oh, Al Heyman tried to blackball him out from fighting PBC fighters, so he feels some type of way towards Al Heyman, and he don't want to do no business with Al Heyman. So I said, how the hell are they gonna get the fight made? And he says, well, Bud and them, they've been talking to Mayweather, to Floyd Mayweather, right? They've been behind the scenes dealing with Floyd Mayweather. And I'm like, why the fuck they talking to Floyd Mayweather when Errol Spence is a PBC Al Heyman fighter? Why are they going to Mayweather? You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make no sense to me. So they behind the scenes talking to Mayweather, basically, I guess, supposedly trying to make this fight happen down the line, but Mayweather is not PBC. So unless they gonna sign with Mayweather, that's the only way it would make sense.
He would be dumb as fuck to sign to Mayweather.
Can I just add to what KT said?
Go ahead.
Mayweather, I don't blame nobody for thinking that. You know why, KT? And you see it. Mayweather, what he always be saying in interviews. Oh, even if they PBC fighters, any fighter that's tied to Al Heyman is always going to be tied to me.
Right.
He don't always say that shit. That's why you'll get a lot of people like my friend Duvall that I work with he's a basketball, football dude. Like he'll get confused by that. He'll be like, oh, so you, like if I was to get signed with the PBC, he'll be like, oh, so you fucking with Mayweather too, right? He don't really know like that. You get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, I get exactly what you're saying. But see, the thing, my whole point was Bud Crawford didn't know. They know. You know what I'm saying? They on the inside, so they know. So it's like they running around here talking about fuck Al Heyman. You know what I'm saying? Fuck the PBC and all that. So how you gonna get the fight done? They gonna have to come up off of that bullshit and go to Al Heyman and basically bow down to that. Hey, we sorry, because Bo-Mac done been on my channel, right? Talking about fuck PBC, fuck Al Heyman. He's been on other platforms saying it. We ain't fucking with them. Fuck PBC, fuck Al Heyman, right? Terrance Crawford, behind the scenes, say the same exact thing. And I know this because I spoke to one of their family members on the phone, and they told me, Terrance Crawford like on some fuck Al Heyman shit. He don't fuck with Al Heyman. He don't want nothing to do with him.
But you fought John Molina and Felix Diaz and Sean Porter.
Right, but I don't think, at that point in time, they didn't really have to directly deal with him. But now it's like you a free agent, so whoever you working with gonna have to directly deal with Al Heyman. Yeah,
I mean, he ain't gonna get to talk to Al anyways. He gonna talk to Sam Watson, and then Sam Watson gonna relay the message. He ain't gonna talk to him anyway, so he should make the fight. There ain't no excuse.
My thing is, you doing all this fuck Al Heyman shit, but now you stuck in limbo because you still ain't doing nothing. It's only a couple of fighters I've seen make things happen as their own promoter outside of Al Heyman, and that was Devin Haney, Roy Jones Jr., Muhammad Ali. That was it. Because they knew the business. Bud, Bo-Mac, Bernie, whoever else the fuck y'all got, really, y'all talk what y'all want, but y'all not understanding the business of boxing and they're understanding that the business comes off viewership and ticket sales. You got the ticket sales, but you don't have the viewership. So what exactly are you bringing to the table besides the title?
Man, where was Bernie at 4 years ago, man? I don't remember Bernie talking trash, like, you know what I mean, like Church been, you know what I mean?
He was in a dope house in fucking North Omaha. That's what he was at.
I thought Bernie was in. Ain't Bernie an amateur fighter?
Or in prison.
What up, Coach? Hey, Coach, I sent you the link because I wanted, Coach, I need your opinion. Like I need you to come up here and give it to me straight from your point of view. What do you see going on right now? Like, matter of fact, I'm gonna send it on Instagram because I need the coach up here. Like I no lie. I know it ain't gonna be long, Coach, because I'm gonna get off here in a minute. But I just need your take. Here. Because this shit. What you doing? Oh, there you go. If y'all don't know, that's Coach Derek. That's Quentin Randall's coach. One of my favorite people to talk boxing with outside of the internet. Like I can literally talk with Coach all day about boxing. He's very knowledgeable on the sport from both sides, including the business. Three sides: from the business side, the media side, and from the coaching standpoint, and as a fighter. So his take might interest everybody on this platform because he's actually, like when I say he's coming at it from a real perspective, I would love for y'all to hear what Coach got to say. But back to the discussion when he jump on. But
let me ask you.
Go ahead.
Oh, my bad. I was gonna ask you a question real quick, right? Say, friend, you the head nigga, right? And your fighter is 503. But I'm going around, I'm like, man, I tell everybody, man, fuck Mac. I don't fuck with that nigga. Fuck with him. Fuck him. Fuck him, his business, everything he got going on. Right? But I want to get in the ring with 503, but I'm running around and I want to get a big payday. Because, you know what I'm saying, 503 is my big payday, but he your fighter, but I'm running around telling everybody, fuck you, fuck everything you got going on and all that shit. This is just the question.
At the end of the
like,
day,
how would you feel about that?
At the end of the day, I work for 503. And 503 gonna tell me make that fight happen by any means necessary. But at the same fucking time, I'm gonna make that fight happen by any means necessary, but I'm gonna fuck the shit out of you at the same time. Like you gonna get fucked. In some kind of way contractual. You want this fight, but believe me, it's gonna be some stipulations in that motherfucker. I'm gonna make it.
Don't be changing the gloves, man. Don't be changing the gloves, man.
Why not? You wear the gloves I tell you to wear.
Hell no. Look. You know how real it is, man. I would take a pay cut just to wear my MX Everlast.
Yeah, you wear the gloves.
You gonna let me wear my gloves? You gonna let me wear?
And when it comes to rehydration, for every pound over,
I don't care about that.
I'm charging.
I don't care about that. I'm gonna be on weight.
I'm charging a meal for every. I'm charging a meal for every pound over. You.
So you're on your Mikey Garcia shit
what?
With Adrian Brown.
Mikey. I'm on my De La Hoya shit. Every pound over 3 pounds, you come over 3 pounds over the weight limit. So if you come in and the weight limit is 147, nigga, the most you can be is 150. Come fight night, and every pound over that is $1 million. I would literally fuck the shit out of you as a fighter. If you sit there and talk so much shit about me, you talking to the person you need to make this fight. And I'm just telling you, that's just me. What's up with the KQ? KC, long time no see. Appreciate you coming through. I'm glad YouTube sending my notifications out.
KQ, what's happening with it?
They sending my notifications out today, goddamn. But yeah, that's just me. That's me. I make the fight happen.
Mac would have been holding them belts. Don't let Mac have been unified. Mac would have been on some bullshit.
Yeah, we fight.
Mac would have been like, nah, they did it to me as a fan coming up as a fighter.
But on some real shit, you only human. You only human, you know what I'm saying? So you gonna feel some type of way about that shit.
I'm just telling you the truth. Bro, one thing about me, I don't like disrespect, bro. I don't. I can't take it. I hate it. So if you disrespect me, okay, I can't put my hands on you because I know I can get sued. I'm gonna fuck this up for my fighter. I'm gonna fuck around and then I ain't gonna have this fighter no more and this and that. Okay, watch me work. Watch this contract language. I'm gonna go holler at my lawyers. Put this in. I need all this in fine print. Yeah. Oh, we can give him 50-50. Yeah, give him 50-50.
And listen, Mac.
But he only get 50. But look, he only get 50-50 of the purse. We get all the back end money. Like I'm telling y'all, it's so much shit that he don't get no ticket sales. He don't get no pay-per-view money. He gets the purse. He want 50-50, give him 50-50. He get the purse.
That's it.
That's it. he said 50-50. He didn't say what he want 50-50 of.
Wait, you said wait. You this is you?
This is like KT was saying. If he wanted to fight 503, but he was talking shit. But I'm just putting this bud all this in perspective. You want 50-50. You turned. Don't forget, he turned down 60-40. We're not gonna forget he turned down 60-40. But Earl's the one that don't want to fight. But he turned down 60-40 because he wants 50-50. But then turned around again and said, I should be the one to get the 60 and you get 40. So since you want 50-50, I give you 50-50, 50-50 of the purse.
Bro, in like you only human, so you gonna feel some type of way about that shit. I don't care who Al Heyman is, whoever, everybody, every man, you know what I'm saying? We all human. You gonna feel some type of way about that shit.
Like disrespect. It gotta
Mac, you would have gave me 50-50. You would have gave me 50-50, bro.
Yeah, the purse.
Nah, Nick. Nah, you know I ain't no fool. You know, I'm from Uptown. So you know you would have had to give me some of that gate. You know what I mean? I don't gotta get the same exact percentage as the gate as you, but I want some of that gate money and pay-per-view. Come on, Mac, don't do me like that, bro. We would have had to talk, bro. Especially if I had a belt. I don't care if you had two.
Right.
If I at least had a belt, nah, you ain't gonna do me like that. You can't leave me out of the equation like that.
See.
What happened? Somebody was talking, but they sound far in the distance.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Nah, that was Mahari. I was letting him go.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Okay. I was just saying, like,
how you, bro? Come back to the phone.
Yeah, Mahar, you sound like you walking away from the phone or something.
I'm on my laptop. Is that better?
It's not.
You know what? Fuck it. Let me get my headphones. That probably
all right. 503. Hey, to what KT said, do you agree on how I am?
With what?
So, KT, give him that scenario again.
So basically, right? So you is 503's fighter. You know what I'm saying? 503 is the big cat. He Al Heyman. And you his fighter, right?
Yeah.
And I'm Bud Craewford and I'm his team and I'm running around telling everybody, man, fuck 503. He's a bitch. You know what I'm saying? He's a bitch. He is, you know, I don't want to fuck with him. I don't fuck with him and disrespectful toward him every time I speak about him, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you his fighter. So it's like I asked him, like, okay, him being in the position of Al Heyman, like, how would you feel about that?
I mean, I would feel like at the end of the day, you just trying to attach yourself to my fighter in some way, shape, form, or fashion because you talking shit about him. Now, either you gonna fight, you gonna put yourself in position to fight, or you gonna keep talking. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna get the fight made. If not, keep running your motherfucking mouth. It's that simple to me, bro. And if you gotta be disrespectful, I'm gonna take majority of the money because if my fighter is like Errol Spence, where he's making majority of the money, I'm gonna take majority of the money because see, you an asshole. You know what I'm saying? You writing in your mouth writing a check that your ass can't cash. See what I'm saying? So I can't give you a gentleman's deal because you disrespectful. Like how Bernie is disrespectful to Earl Spence. Bro, you don't never, bro, you don't even Earl Spence fans, bro. Like I know shit about Terrance Crawford that I don't even say. You know what I'm saying? I've seen shit about Terrance Crawford I don't say.
So
You know what
I
I'm
got a
saying?
perfect example. I got a perfect example real quick, and I'm gonna ask you. Okay, so like what you said about Bernie, we all know how Bernie be talking mad shit and mad disrespectful toward Errol Spence. Say Bernie, right? Say Bernie is on the comeback, right? And Errol Spence got a fighter, and that's like a good fight to be made. You know what I'm saying? Errol Spence got his man down promotions, and Bernie want to fight Errol Spence's fighter. You know what I'm saying? To get a bag. Now, if you in Errol Spence position, is you gonna, you know what I'm saying? Is you gonna go out your way to help Bernie get that bag when he been disrespecting you all over everywhere?
Fuck no. Fuck that nigga. No. Not helping him.
Now that's now.
You know
So
that
so my
scenario.
point.
Oh, I was gonna say,
So
you know
my
that
point.
scenario. Oh, go ahead,
Yeah,
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
KT. I wanted to
Oh no,
bring up
I was
this.
just I was
Yeah, go
just
ahead.
saying, my whole point was like behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying? Al Heyman, he probably feels some type of way about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because he know Al Heyman might feel some type of way, and he didn't try to do business with that man. And now that man is running around talking about he don't fuck with you, this, and that. You don't even want to do business with him. So, you know, Al Heyman ain't gonna try to go out his way to help Terrance Crawford get a big ass bag. So if you know what I'm saying, he's doing it just on the strength of Errol Spence. And like Mac was saying, if I'm gonna do some business, I'm gonna make sure that you get the motherfucking low end.
Absolutely, bro. If you would have heard if you would have heard that live stream, he was talking about this more. So the nigga went live, right? He went live on Instagram right after Trill Boxing Talk, right? You know what I'm saying?
Immediately after Trill.
Immediately after
Like
Trill.
he went on to
Bro, this
respond.
nigga went on. He was on live for like 40 minutes. He went on a whole tangent calling Earl Spence a bitch ass nigga. He a drunk. He like to hang around rappers. He a groupie. You know what I'm saying? The PBC is protecting him. Like, bro, I wouldn't be surprised if Al Heyman don't fuck with them niggas at all after what Bernie said. This nigga, bro, he said that the PBC ain't got no more good fighters after Wilder lost, after Adam Kornacki lost. They protecting Earl Spence from all of these. They protecting Earl Spence from Terrance Crawford. You know
He said Adam Kornacki.
Bro, he said the Polish guy. Bro, I swear.
This dude done lost his brain.
The only reason I know about it because 503 put it in our group chat. I don't follow him, but I do know he got a YouTube channel.
Look, I just want to say that point that what's the name brought up my bro KT, which was a good point. He asked a question if 503, well, basically he asked a question like, will 503 help him out if he was, talking trash, this is that and third about him or whatever. That same scenario that you brought up happened with Muhammad Ali and Ernie Terrell. It happened with Ernie Terrell.
That's a good one.
Later in Ali career, in the second comeback, I believe, or either it was right before the draft, Ali helped one of his fighters. You know what I mean? He did, and Ali didn't have to do that. You know what I mean? He helped one of his up-and-coming fighters that Ernie Terrell was promoting. And you remember Ernie Terrell disrespected him the most, by calling him Cassius Clay. You know what I mean? When he wanted to be called Muhammad Ali around then. So, that was a form of disrespect to Ali. But it's funny, I'm just saying that you brought up that scenario when it happened in the past. And Ali did actually help him.
That's true. Hey, can you hear me better now?
We can hear you 10 times better now, champ.
All right, that's good. I was just gonna say, when it comes to like, discussing things or negotiating things, it all comes down to is how do you present yourself and how do you try to, you know, approach to a person and how you want to be treated. You know what I mean? Let's say if I'm talking to 503 for the first time, I'm not gonna come in there hostile and all that stuff, trying to act like something that I'm not. I wouldn't do that. I come in, introduce myself, and get to talking, and then we talk business. You know what I mean? And then that's when we start negotiating. And come and making towards to a compromise that we can all agree on. I always kind of feel like when it comes to the whole Bud and Crawford, to the Bud and Spence situation, I don't think they necessarily hate on each other. I think it's like certain factors outside of that that's kind of influence the direction of where things are heading to at this point. Do I still think they're going to fight each other? Absolutely, because both these fighters know their own individual legacies in boxing depend on each other. All right. If they don't ever fight each other, that's going to be another match that's going to be a stain against the sport. Remember how we could have opportunities when we saw Sugar Ray Leonard and Aaron Pryor that could have fought each other. If you ask the OGs about that, about the stuff that was going on behind the scenes during that time, I mean, it was just ridiculous. How could you sit there and say that Aaron Pryor never deserved a title shot when he's never given the opportunity? And
check this out on what you said, and
Yes,
I'm asking you a question on what you said.
Sure.
It will affect their legacies, but at this point in their career, and I'm asking this being serious, or is both of them Hall of Famers or no?
Right now, at this current state, I would say Errol Spence Jr. Yes, Terrance Bud Crawford doesn't. That's going to be a question mark.
I don't think it would be.
Mahari, that ain't right. You can't do that, Mahari.
No, hold on. Let me. Allow me to
Hold on. I feel like that's a little bit unfair. I feel like
let me explain myself.
Yeah, we got to keep it unfair.
All right, go ahead. Yeah, you got to explain that. Even though I favor Earl, Earl, my guy, and all that.
Okay, I will put it like this. Okay, Terrance Crawford accomplished undisputed at 140, fact. But when he moved up to 147, did he fought the top contenders in that weight class during the prime years of his career? Unfortunately, that right there in of itself leaves a major question mark on his legacy. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that he wasn't a great fighter.
Wait. So Mahar,
hold on, let me finish.
I'm just saying, you just saying that. I just want to ask you though. You can finish. I just want to ask you. Just don't forget the answer. You can finish. I just want to ask you.
Okay.
Undisputed don't mean nothing to you. That's all. That's all I wanted. I just wanted to say that.
It does mean something, but let's be real. Who was undisputed? Who was basically the champ at that 140 class at that period of time? I'm just putting it out there.
Okay, I agree. I actually agree with that. Go ahead, finish up. I actually agree that 140 was weaker than it is now, and I said that before. But go ahead. It's still undisputed though.
Exactly. But the point is that what Crawford has done at 147 leaves to be desired. Okay, he could have fought Keith Thurman. He did fight Sean Porter later on, but it took a long time, and we had to literally get him to scratch out of his teeth to get him to fight him. All right, he hasn't fought Danny Garcia. He did fight him in the amateurs, but I don't mean nothing in the amateurs. Okay, and he has yet to fight Errol Spence Jr. And he has yet to fight against the other young up and coming fighter like the Bruce Ennis's or the Virgil Ortiz. So at some point in time, that's going to be a major question mark when we look at his career 5 years or 10 years from now. We're not saying the same thing about Errol Spence because we've seen Errol Spence fought against the fighters that he was supposed to fight against. And he went overseas against Kell Brook to win the IBS title. Sean Porter didn't do that. Remember, Sean Porter lost his title in the States. And literally Errol Spence Jr. took maybe 40% to go overseas and beat Kell Brook. Let's keep that in mind when we look at both fighters in terms of their legacies. But I'll pass.
Okay, Mahari, what about the?
Hold on, Ed, real quick. I gotta say this. I gotta say it. I got to because both of y'all are wrong. I know you said you agree that the competition at 140 was little. It wasn't that high. Neither was it at 135. How many undisputed champions have we had in history? Not many. especially in the 4 belt era. Not many.
Yeah, I said that I still undisputed though. I did say it's still
Yeah.
undisputed
So
though.
you did.
Mahari fully dismissed that shit.
So I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. As of right now, Bud has a better claim at Hall of Fame status than Earl do. But I will say Earl will make it because he is unified, and if he get this third title, he will be unified with the same belts that people like Zab Judah had when they was undisputed without the WBO title. It was people like Riddick Bowe and hold on, it wasn't Riddick Bowe. Who was that WBO champion? Was it Evander? It was one of those heavyweights that started rocking the WBO title, which started making everybody want to get it. But at one point, it wasn't until the late 90s that the WBO even became relevant. But Bud has a bigger title, has a bigger chance of being Hall of Fame if he was to retire today than Errol Spence. And I fucking love Earl, but that's just being honest. But as far as their legacies go, because these will always be tied at the hip. And I literally mean they're going to be tied at the hip. Just like Evander Holyfield and Riddick Bowe. I mean, like Lennox Lewis and Riddick Bowe. They never fought each other. And they should have. Like, you're going to always have that. This is one of them. They have to fight each other for legacy. Now go ahead, Ed.
Nah, you can keep cooking, bro. I forgot my point, man. But go ahead.
Bad. I just had to get it out while it was on my mind.
I agree with you. Stay ready. I agree.
But I ain't discrediting what he said. I was getting at the point that you was making. Like, how could you say that, Bud? That's what I was saying. Like, how is he not? If you gonna say he's a Hall of Famer, like that's why I was bringing up the Undisputed and all of that. I'm not gonna front on him as far as when it comes to that.
That's why I can't front on. I can't front on him for that. I think that's something amazing. No doubt. 503.
Yes, sir.
You over there quiet and chilling, man.
I mean, like I say, bro. I'm trying to let Act cook. I want to let A cook. You know what I'm saying? Act he like to, blurt shit out. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't let him talk, then he'll say he forgot what he was about to say. So, you know how that nigga is.
That's a little bro.
That's my man. I love him though. That's little bro now. You know what I'm saying? That's Harlem.
Don't ever forget about little bro now.
Nah, I ain't. That's why I just been on the phone, playing on the phone. But now I'm gonna say this though, man. I've been chopping it up with the homies, man. They say, somebody's, oh shit, they just sent me this. So it's looking like Bud Crawford is working on the fight too. We don't know who his opponent is just yet, but something could be coming down the pipeline very, very soon. But see, my thing is this: I want to know why Bud Crawford ain't fighting Boots Ennis, because Virgil Ortiz's opponent just got announced, right? So Virgil Ortiz is fighting some unknown guy. Let's see. Michael McKinson. And they're gonna fight early 2022. Okay? So now Virgil gotta fight. Boots don't gotta fight. Why Bud won't fight Rashidi Speedy Ellis? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to figure out who Bud gonna fight next. I just want to see him in there with a name.
I wonder why my boy Rashidi ain't left Golden Boy like his brother did.
Oh, Rashidi still with Golden Boy?
He's still with Golden Boy.
Well, they do business with MTK. I don't like. I'm trying to see like what's Bud playing, what they doing. You know what I'm saying? Like they being real secretive over there. You know what I'm saying? But they wanna talk shit about what EJ got going. So I've been trying to figure that out. I've been going back and forth with the homies, texting them trying to see what's been going on. I would rather see I want to see Bud Crawford and Boots Ennis, man. Bruce Ennis is number
Bro,
2
bro,
in the WBO, and I think that fight could happen. What you say, KT?
well, now I'm saying, well, they saying that Bud is talking about waiting for Keith Thurman. And see, that was my whole thing I cooked on today. I'm like, if this man sit around and wait for Keith Thurman fight in February, right? Or he fight,
Yeah.
I think January 29th, basically February, right? Keith
Now
Thurman fight then, huh?
Now he fighting on the
He
5th.
fight,
5th.
the 4th
February.
of February. Okay, yeah, he fight in
Yeah.
February, right?
Yeah.
Then Keith Thurman, he ain't gonna come back to fight for March, April, May, June, July, until like August or September. You know what I'm talking about? So Keith Thurman he'll come back in August or September. So then y'all gotta think Keith Thurman and Terrance Crawford. He gonna sit out and wait for Keith Thurman all the way until August to September. Ain't no Errol Spence fight gonna happen if he do that bullshit.
It ain't. He pushing it back.
He pushing it back. So he needs to fucking everybody else got fights. You got Ortiz got a fight. Errol Spence got a fight. You know what I'm saying? Ook is fighting Errol. Everybody got a fight. Jerron Boots Ennis is open. He needs to go get that smoke with Jerron Boots Ennis. This is my thing. He either needs to fight Jerron Boots Ennis, right, around the same time everybody else is fighting. You can fight anytime between January and, well, let's realistically, you know what I'm saying, like end of February to April, right? You can fight anytime during that time slot. Fight Boots, but if you ain't gonna fight Boots, you need to. If you're not gonna fight Boots, I don't really want to see him fight nobody else because Josh Taylor sold up, so he gonna have to wait for Josh Taylor. You know what I'm talking about? So if you either fight Boots, he the only one that's open, ain't got no fight, or you sit on the sideline and wait for Terrance Crawford. I mean, for Errol Spencer to get done with his business if you really want to fight. But if you sit around and wait for Keith Thurman, it's gonna show me that he don't want to fight. Because ain't no way that fight can happen in 2022 if he wait on Keith Thurman. These dudes, they don't fight that, you know what I'm saying, that often.
Yep. Man, it is what it is at this point. It is what it is at this point. But look, we've been on here for an hour and a half, man. I appreciate everybody coming on. We had a good conversation. We could talk about this over and over and over in hours, but do y'all think we got a better understanding today for the people that did come in? He not fighting Danny. Danny at 154. But do y'all think he got a better understanding? Or do you think that at this point, a lot of times people don't want to hear what's real? They just want to keep painting the narrative and pushing the fighters away from each other at this point. I'm going to start at 503.
What was the question, bro? I was on FaceTime with my kids. They at their grandma's house. What you were saying, bro?
Oh, my bad, bro. I was
My
just
bad.
saying, man.
Now you good, you good.
I was just saying at this point, are we getting a better understanding, or do you think people are just going to still continue to push these fighters apart away from each other?
Nah, man. It's not gonna never be no understanding because people are fanboys. They it's like black fight fans say, bro. They Hulkamaniac. You know what I'm saying? They don't care about the fights, bro. They care about the fighters. And that's the problem. It's gonna always be a narrative being pushed. Somebody is gonna always be ducking somebody. You know what I'm saying? I'm not listen, I'm not saying that Bud is ducking or scared of anybody. I just want to see the dude fight somebody that's worth fucking watching. You know what I'm saying? And even if he can't get a top guy like Bruce Ennis or somebody in the ring, fight somebody, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because you on an island by yourself. You don't got Top Rank to promote you no more on ESPN. So you got to get out here and make a way for yourself, bro. And that's my whole thing with it. You know what I'm saying? Because Errol Spence is pretty much doing everything that he said he was gonna do, and he doing all of the heavy lifting. And when y'all do fight, he gonna come to the table with 3 belts versus your 1 belt with a network behind him. What are you gonna have? Are you gonna say, "Oh, I fought Bruce Ennis, or I fought this guy, I fought that guy, I fought Keith Thurman"? Like, you know what I'm saying? Make this shit interesting. You know what I'm saying? Like these dudes on this social media shit, bro. This social media shit is a gift and a curse because it's great that everybody got their own voice and own platforms, and we able to build these channels and make these videos and have all these followers and likes and comments in our page, and you know what I'm saying? We get on our phone and our shit lit up. That's cool, bro. But then at the same time, man, a lot of times, bro, people get on social medias for the wrong reason. They get on there to troll you. They get on there to push agendas. They get on there to spew hate and just do foul shit. And it's not cool, bro. It's not cool at all. You know what I'm saying? Because 5 years from now, bro, it's gonna be fucking Troy Isley, Keyshawn Davis, Xander Zayas, David Morrell, David Benavidez, Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson. All them dudes gonna be, you know what I'm saying, that
Kenneth
talked
Sims
about it.
Jr., Anton
Kenneth Sims
Carter.
Jr., all these dudes, yeah, they gonna be talked about every day. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, let's talk about the fights, bro. Well, you know what I'm saying? That be my thing with it. Like, I just want to talk about the fights, bro. Cause where we was at a couple like last week with it, it was just Earl Spence Crawford, Earl Spence Crawford. Now Earl Spence got a fight, bro. Why the fuck is we still talking about Earl Spence and Terrance Crawford fighting each other right now? It's not gonna happen, bro. It's not gonna happen right now. Let's talk about the fights. Let's talk about Kenneth Sims fighting on Christmas, Michael Angeletti, motherfucking me, Charles Martin versus King Kong Ortiz, Frank Sanchez, Michael Coffey, Jonathan Rice too. See what I'm saying? Like I feel like sometimes, bro, we get caught up in all this bullshit. Like we don't even be talking about the fights that we do got. You know what I'm saying? And even though some of them is on pay-per-view and all that, I still feel like it's some cooler fights. If you're a fight fan, that's if you're a fight fan. Now these niggas claim they fight fans, or you just fan. No, you just fans of. See, this is what we gotta start establishing in 2022. Are you a fight fan? Are you a fan of a fighter? That's what really. But before we start letting niggas on our panels and in our chat rooms, you know, are you a fight? Are you a fight fan? Do you like boxing or do you like boxers? That's what we need to start getting understood. Because if you, do you like boxers? Do you hate boxers? Or do you like boxing? Like, what is it? You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to know. Because I'm telling you right now, 2022, bro. I'm not finna be arguing with no motherfucking with no haters. I'm not finna be going back and forth with no trolls. I'm gonna block you and I'm moving the fuck on. There's too much shit going on. You know what I'm saying? In boxing, we trying to cover these local fights. We trying to get in these gyms. We trying to go to these amateur fights. We trying to cover these local fighters. And on top of that, we got to do hot boxing topics and do shows and videos every day, bro. I don't got time to argue with a fucking fanboy. I don't. I got a girl at home. I got kids. I got a job. I got a gazillion other things I could be doing. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna be my whole sauce and stilo for 2022. And another thing, man, I like all this personal beef niggas be having and like personal shit niggas be feeling some type of way with, man. Hey, bro, leave your feelings in your room, man. Leave your feelings in your room, bro. This is the internet, homie. You know what I'm saying? Niggas can talk and say and feel however they want to feel. If you don't like it, bro, get off the internet. We own this bitch
Period.
to
Period.
talk our shit, you know what I'm saying, and give our opinion, you know what I'm saying, and do what we do, bro. You know what I'm saying? So if you too emotional, and you're not thinking about this shit from a logical boxing standpoint or a fan standpoint, then what you talking about, man? You know what I'm saying? And that's really where I'm at with it.
Anybody else got any last words or anything they got to say about it too?
Yeah, nothing much, man. We at the end of the day, everybody's gonna keep going back and forth on this, till the cows come home, and there ain't nothing you could do to try to convince either side. But the only thing that I could tell people is when the fight happens, when it's all said and done, hopefully that this could end the nonsense once and for all, and we can get back to this, normal sanity. Because this whole this whole thing is just making people go crazy. So I mean, that's why I don't engage on it a lot because you know people lose their emotions all the time. It's just it gets crazy. But appreciate the link though, man. I'm not always the most knowledgeable person when it comes to boxing, but that's why I always lean on you guys. For the real honest analysis though too. You know
But
what I
you know
mean?
a lot of history though, man. So I love when you come on.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And I love chatting up with you. Stay ready, even though I sometimes give you a playful hard time a bit though. But it's all love, man. All love.
Always. Act Reach, what about you?
Yeah, man. Y'all catch me on the brothers platforms. Sure, I gotta get KT over on the Jab Jamboree when we doing a regular boxing discussion.
Hell, to be
He's
honest
dope.
with you, we need KT. Matter of fact, KT, check this out. We can't do it this Sunday because of Christmas. Next Sunday,
Yeah.
next Sunday we doing a special edition of Night Court, and this is how we gonna do it. We doing something different. Have you checked out Night Court, KT?
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
So look,
Motherfucker be banging that gavel.
yeah. So this is what we gonna do, man. We doing a special edition to where we gonna do an arbitration and negotiating contracts to see how we can make this fight happen between Errol and Bud.
I'm with it. You just gotta remind me because, like I said, I got kids and everything. I be having a lot of shit going on, but remind me ahead of time, and I'm with it.
All right, bet. I'm gonna remind you.
Yeah, just hit me on my line.
All right, I'm gonna call you. We gonna chop it up.
Yeah. We gonna chill out this Sunday again, Christmas and all of that. Had to do some late shopping, but I don't know. I'll definitely hit y'all with some uploads in the meantime. Keep active. Catch me on the War Room, all that other good stuff. Salute to that would be beautiful Berserker Clan. The usual suspects. It's your boy Act Reach. I never stay wrong. And I'm out.
Man, please.
Sir.
KT, man. Hey, put your link in the chat so they can follow you, bro.
Hold on. Let me go to you on. I had to go.
Hey, you do the same. Mahari, you do the same.
I got you right here.
Y'all put y'all link to y'all channels in there so they can follow you, man.
Yes, sir.
But tell them how they can follow you. Tell them where it goes down there. Tell them what you got coming, man.
Oh yeah, man. At the end of the day, I don't take none of this shit serious, man. Like I said, I used to, be getting, take this shit. Most of these fighters, they don't give a fuck about none of this shit we doing. Even though we supporting them, they ain't giving a fuck. So I ain't giving a fuck neither. I don't take none of this shit serious. Niggas be wanting to, get mad and cry and fight over. Oh man, all that shit is. I'm kind of like with 503 saying, man, I don't take none of this shit serious, bro. These motherfuckers, y'all gotta understand. These fighters look at us as a bag, and we gotta start doing the same shit. I don't take none of this shit serious. You know what I'm saying? I'm a spit the facts. I'm gonna keep it 100. But other than that, when I get off this internet, I don't take none of this shit with me. I don't think about none of this shit that went on after I get off the internet. You feel me? And so, end of the day, y'all can find me every day on Everything Boxing and Sports. You know, I do my show at 1:30 Mountain Time. That's 12:30 Pacific. That's 2:30 Central and 3:30 on the East Coast. And one thing about me, I'm gonna keep it real and I'll never switch up.
Oh, motherfucking ready, man. 503, close us out there, bro.
Man, it's been another ringside view, man, with the homies, man. Everything Boxing and Sports, man. My usual suspect, brother, Act Reaching 45, my Hard Nation Sports Podcast, man. Y'all be sure to smash the like button, man. Leave a comment down below, man. Much love to the chat. Everybody that came through today showing love, I appreciate it, man. We're gonna listen, man. We're gonna end the year off on a positive note. And you know what I'm saying? We pushing in 2022 real hard. We got a lot of big things coming on our end in Houston. I can't really speak for what nobody else is doing, but I know what we got coming. And we just gonna keep, you know what I'm saying, putting on for the city, giving y'all these dope ringside views. You understand me? I got a lot more shit coming on my platform as well. Y'all be sure to tune in tomorrow for that interview with Reggie Sweet Hands Johnson, part 2. Y'all be sure to click the links in the chat. Subscribe to all my brothers, man, that came through today showing love, man. Much love to my brother Stay Ready, man, for you know, keeping his word and you know, doing these live streams more often, man, because we gotta keep his algorithms out there, man. You know what I'm saying? So keep doing what you're doing, big bro, man. Much love to the panel, much love to the chat, man. Y'all be sure to tune in to me when I go live. And yeah, man, we're gonna continue to support each other, man. And that's really all I can say, man. Another thing too, just keep showing love, y'all. Whether y'all in the chat, you know what I'm saying, or y'all smash the like button, or y'all send a super chat, you know what I'm saying? Everything matters. You know what I'm saying? Everything matters, you know what I'm saying? Because we trying to grow. Everybody on this platform is trying to grow, so everything y'all do is appreciated. Much love to y'all, man, for that.
For real, man. I appreciate everybody coming through, man. Y'all smash the like button. You know what I'm saying? Leave a comment. Let me know what y'all think about the live stream. Let me know how y'all feel about everything that's going on with this saga, because this shit's still going to continue until they actually fight. And I know this ain't going to be the last time we talked about it, but it's just shit I had to get off my chest today. But I appreciate everybody coming through, man. It's your boy Mac with Stay Ready Boxing TV. You ain't got to get ready if you stay ready, man. Peace.
Who the hell is interrupting my kung fu?
And follow my boy Stay Ready Boxing. He's the best. Let's go, champ.
You ain't gotta get ready to stay ready.
You ain't gotta get ready to stay ready.
Hey, you ain't gotta get ready to stay ready.
I'm all about business, somewhere in the trenches. Moving weight, I'm on my 24-hour fitness. I don't need a witness, moving with the quickness. Was off the porch when you was on the playground benches. Block bleeding, smoking trees, eyes Chinese. High speed, singing every lick walking by me. I'm sticking to the code like a Siamese. Twin Glocks on me, shoot 'em up like some IVs. Pushing flour, test me and you'll be pushing flowers. Smoking sour in the kitchen when it's cooking hours. Not an author, but we can push a